95.5 WFMS. Good morning. It's great to have you by. It's Jim, Deb, and Kevin on this Wednesday morning.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday, the 18th. Can you believe it's the 18th of January already?
No. And Chuck was saying that it's going to be in the high of the. It's going to be cold. It's going to be in the mid-30s. I'm thinking, that's about freezing, folks.
Yeah.
This is January.
Yeah. Well, that's about.
We should be happy.
They say averages, in the mid-upper 30s.
I was outside yesterday in my little wood shop working, and sun was coming in. It felt great. It was like, this feels like spring.
Yeah.
It's January.
I heard our afternoon personality, Mr. Matt Malone, talking with another coworker about how it's shorts weather. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
He had him on, too.
Did he?
Not Matt, but Crash.
Oh, yeah, his buddy.
He had him on, so I'm like...
Well, those guys don't have a full wardrobe among themselves.
No, they really
Yes,
don't.
they do.
Their shirts don't have sleeves, and their pants don't have
I'm going to tell
legs.
Matt you said that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably listening anyway.
I'm cold
It's
with
true, though.
I'm cold with the pullover.
I know.
95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin on this Wednesday morning. It's hard to believe this story. The Indianapolis Colts are helping out the Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, read a little further into it, Jim.
Right?
It's the Elkhart Cowboys, and it's the Elkhart Cowboys flag football team. This is for kids who are 10 and under, boys and girls. And their team, the Elkhart Cowboys team, is going on to the championship. And the Colts, Indianapolis Colts, said, well, we're not going on to the championship,
Right,
so we might as well support a local team that is, an Indiana team, so they're paying for the team's flights, hotels, and other expenses.
Right.
The games, it'll be a series of games, will start next month in Las Vegas.
How about that?
Cool is that,
This kid's
though?
got to be thrilled about that.
yeah.
The families as well.
Yeah. So
And I
exciting.
joke, the Colts do this all the
Yeah, they
time.
do.
I mean, this is not a rarity. Jim Irsay has done an outstanding
It's
job of
always been
supporting the
involved.
state of Indiana.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
The Pro Bowl this year, they're not going to play football. They're playing flag football.
I did see that.
Which
Did I misread
in
that?
years past, it's almost been that anyway. They're in their uniform and no one wants to tackle anybody.
No, nobody's going to get hurt.
So now it's just going to, you know what? Let's make it a flag football game and a skills test hosted by the Manning brothers, which will be fun,
that'll be
too.
fun.
Yeah.
Remember the year it was AFC, NFC, and Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
went in to be center.
He was with
but
the Packers
They flipped
at the
him
time.
over to another team to be on the AFC so he could take another snap from Peyton Manning.
From
Or
Peyton
he could
Manning.
do
That's
the snap.
exactly
Isn't that
right.
cool?
Yeah.
So it's really just a showcase.
It's an opportunity for these guys just to get together with
well-
other Pro Bowlers. But anyway, congratulations, first of all, to the Elkhart Cowboys going on to their championship series. And thanks again to the Indianapolis Colts, Jim Irsay, for making that possible for them to go.
Without a doubt. 95.5 WFMS. Wednesday morning, thank you so much for joining us here.
So this is becoming a new wedding trend, or I guess pre-wedding trend, and that is, we hear about the engagement ring.
Right,
But the engagement watch
Watch.
is becoming a thing. They said it was around last year, but we're really starting to see more of it roll
Really?
out into 2023. Yeah. So, they say it started out because women wanted to be able to give the man something as well, because
Right,
we
okay.
get the engagement ring and then you get nothing.
Right.
So women would go and buy the engagement watch. But now, it kind of goes both ways.
Yeah, but see, if I've got let's say I got an Apple Watch,
Yeah.
and then my fiance gives me another watch, I've got to choose between the two to which one to wear. But my one is a practical watch that I use every day.
Right. And another one would
And
be
if
more
you
like
wa-
a jewelry thing.
And if you were caught not wearing that engagement watch, I'm sure that would be a bad
you
thing.
might want to prioritize the engagement watch.
So I don't
for
think
a while.
I like that idea. The ring is fine. I got 10 fingers. I got room to put a ring on.
Right.
That's fine.
Well, if you don't have the smartwatch, that people actually, I looked at some of the prices. It was a Fendi watch, a Gucci watch. They're all, within reason. Fendi watch,
jewelry stores are doing
$980. A Gucci watch, $1,100. That's well below what you would pay for a diamond ring.
I like that.
Those are thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
What, Kevy?
This is all the engagement ring.
So you...
Are the jewelry stores? Because you just said we didn't buy the men anything. Now we have
I
a
see
chance
what
to
you're
buy
saying.
them.
Did you feel
So
slighted?
it's like the Hallmark comes up with all these special holidays.
So you're
just so
still
you can
getting a
sell
ring
card.
for the
Absolutely.
girl,
They're
the
also-
woman.
It's the ring.
They're also saying some are just doing engagement watches for each other.
I see.
And there is no ring. So it just depends on anything goes.
But if Greg gave you an engagement watch, you would be expected to wear that all the time.
Why would if you got an engagement ring, wouldn't you wear it all the
But
time?
there are things you could do all the time with a ring, with a watch.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to go swimming. I got to take my engagement ring
Well,
off.
that's understandable.
Got to go play golf. I, want to take the
within
watch
reason. It's like the time Greg
Got to
was
go
on.
to a bar. I want to take the watch
No,
off.
come on, you can wear what? You can wear the watch to the bar. But remember when Greg would give me, for a while there, I think I got like a 5th or 6th heart-shaped necklace. I'm like, I only have one neck.
Right.
I think I'm done with all the heart-shaped necklaces.
Right.
I said it in a nicer way.
Right.
Jim, are you on board or not? What do you think?
I
Well,
like
it's
the
certainly
idea.
more
Your son
practical.
just got engaged.
Yeah. He should have got a watch then. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
Did you feel slighted that you didn't have anything to show off your status that you were engaged? Did you not?
Well, we didn't
care?
know any better.
No.
You didn't care.
No, and I'm not a jewelry guy, so no, I'm fine with
Right.
that. I would be.
What do you want? A meatloaf?
Oh.
An engagement
Meatloaf.
meatloaf.
Oh, never
Now
mind.
that's a tradition I could get behind.
That's
right.
only going to last one day. Actually, 1 hour.
95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin, we thank you so much for making us a part of your morning.
Yeah. Well, we asked you, what was it, last week? That I wanted to know if you can freeze milk. I didn't know if
yeah.
you could
You
freeze
bought too
it.
much milk or something.
Well, I go to the store quite a bit, or I'll have groceries delivered. And so one day I had them delivered. I ordered a gallon of milk. And then the next day I forgot that I ordered the gallon of milk. And so I thought, I don't know if we're getting low on milk. I better get a half a gallon. So I got a half a gallon. And then the day after that, or 2 days after that, I got another half gallon. So I came home and the first gallon hadn't been opened. And I'm
Oh.
thinking, oh, shoot, I don't want it to go to waste. So can you freeze milk? So I threw it in the freezer. We asked, our,
They said
our
absolutely.
wonderful audience. They said,
said
yes, you
absolutely.
can, absolutely. But they all had the same message, and that was you should have taken the lid off and poured a little
Should
bit
have
out
it.
because it'll expand. And of course, I wasn't thinking that. So I go home and I set the 2 smaller half gallons out so I could let it thaw and remove a little bit and put it back.
Well, that was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the problem?
I forgot about them. They stayed out overnight, and I had to throw it away.
So all that effort.
Oh, so you can't win for trying. All that effort. I forgot about it. I got busy doing other
Well,
things.
hold on a
And
minute.
what
Let me-
happened is I fell asleep on the couch, and Greg didn't wake me up. And then I woke up in the morning,
let
and
me
I
go
went
on-
to the kitchen. There they sat.
Let me go on Facebook here and tell the folks all those 70 comments that
Oh,
never
now-
mind.
No. I now know for the future.
I'll just say never mind.
No,
Thanks anyway.
no. You're not going to tell them never mind. It's not wasted knowledge. It was just wasted milk.
So it was warm. It was room temperature at that
I
point.
wasn't
Well,
going to take a
Jimmy, you
chance.
wouldn't drink it after you've been out
Well, but
24
it
hours.
was frozen. I mean, it's going to take it a while to get
That's true.
warm
Well,
again.
it had liquidated,
Oh.
liquid something. I wasn't taking chances. It's
Okay.
kind of like when you've set meat out too long and you have to Google how long meat can be
Right.
out.
Yeah.
If you're Googling it, you probably should just throw
Yeah.
it away. So I thought I wasn't
How
going to go
green
back
does it
on.
have to be before it's considered bad?
Yeah,
Right.
I did want to go back on and say, hey, remember me? I laid it out, thawed it. Now, if it thawed, how long could it sit out before I put it back in?
Yeah, I don't think you can refreeze it.
I look
That
like a
might-
moron.
That might
so,
not be good. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Throw it away.
it was not saved.
So the
Didn't
milk
salvage.
is gone.
It's gone.
Now she's got to go get more milk.
Now I got to get more milk. Someone did ask,
It's kind of full circle, isn't
how
it?
did you buy too much milk? How does a person do that?
Well,
it was over a course of a few days.
Yeah, think about that. She has too much milk, but not enough gas in her car.
Hey, mind your own
How is that?
business.
That's
Right.
interesting.
It's
yeah.
called balance.
It's all priority.
95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin on this Wednesday, and the time has come to put a smile on your face and a song in your heart with Kevin's bad
know
joke
about
worth
that song in
repeating.
your
Keep
Hard
reminding him, don't oversell
Yeah,
it.
you're overselling.
Undersell it so the joke sounds better.
That could have been the highlight.
How sad that you have to say that, Kevin.
So I took my 8-year-old to the office on Take Your Kid to Work Day.
Sure.
As we were walking around, she started crying and getting very cranky and upset.
Uh-oh.
I asked her, what's wrong? As my fellow coworkers gathered around, she sobbed and said, Daddy, where are all the clowns you said worked here?
95.5 WFMS with Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Kevin's got your Nash News now. And why is Kelsey Ballerini being so coy?
Well, we'll tell you about that in about 30 seconds. Lainey Wilson brought a 9-year-old on stage last week. The girl had recently had open heart surgery. And Lainey said to the crowd, if anybody's got a heart like a truck, it's her.
Oh.
And then she dedicated her new song to her, singing on stage
Love
with her. I love
that.
that. Amy Grant hosted her niece's wedding about a week ago, and she doesn't want to hear any criticism about it because it's a same-sex marriage. Amy says you should be able to be who you are with your family who loves you the most. So then she put a period to all that. She said,
Right
don't
there.
make any comments beyond that.
I like that.
Kelsey Ballerini knows everyone's wondering if she's dating Outer Banks actor Chase Stokes, but she's being coy about the whole thing. She
Okay.
posted a clip on TikTok of herself saying that she should stop reading all the headlines, but then she points to all the headlines that indicate that she's dating this guy.
I see. So, yeah.
She didn't really answer it other than she brought more attention to the fact. Is she dating him or not? I
Right.
don't know. That's your National News Now.
95.5 WFMS, Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Deb's got the Daily Dirt. Christina Applegate is calling some folks out.
That's right, and rightly so. We'll share why and what's going on here in about 30 seconds. First, Madonna played a naughty game of Truth or Dare with a bunch of celebrities and apparently even made out with Jack Black in a video announcing her 40th anniversary world tour. That's how she announced it.
Well,
Don't they ever go to like Tupperware parties or
Right,
candle
right.
parties?
Well, apparently,
or-
that's not as shocking.
Yeah,
The
okay.
tour, by the way, kicks off in Vancouver in July. A Taylor Swift-themed breakup bar called Bad Blood is coming to Chicago January 27th. It'll be there the 27th of January to February 26th for those of you who hate Valentine's Day or you have no one to celebrate with. You go to Bad Blood.
That's kind of a neat
I think
idea.
it's kind of funny,
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
So Christina Applegate, I almost said Aguilera, but that's not right. Christina Applegate called out an internet troll because people always love to throw stuff online and then
Oh,
hide
yeah.
behind
Oh,
their,
yeah,
their
clearly.
screen. She called the person out who claimed that Christina's appearance has changed due to bad plastic surgery. She says not the case. She's been diagnosed with MS.
Yeah, she
Right.
walks with a cane.
Yeah,
even.
and she's struggling, and she's gained some weight as a result. And it's like, leave her alone,
Right.
you know? But people are just so
Think.
heartless, it seems like at times. Peyton Manning says halftime adjustments are a myth, and he put adjustments in quote. He says, quote, you go in, you use the restroom, you eat a couple of oranges, and then the head coach says, all right, let's go.
That's the adjustment?
It's pretty simple. Yeah. So he says what you're thinking happens.
Yeah.
It's not like this big,
Whole new plan, guys.
organized plan. He's like, you're trying to grab a quick snack, and then it's time to go right back out.
I guess he'd know.
Yeah.
He's been
827.
there.
Yeah.
That is Deb's Daily Dirt, and sponsored by Window Nation.
Congrats to Jim, Deb, and Kevin. Proud to be part of your morning routine. And now 2022 CMA Award winners.
It brightens my day.
95.5 WFMS.